Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your PCL offline matches here for Week 10 of the Paladins Console League. My name is Blue, here with Console Pro News. And today we have Arial versus Stush Gaming, coming from the PS4 European side of things. If you didn't watch the Mixer stream, then you missed a good one. Earn Manor versus Flashpoint. Flashpoint taking the victory over Earn Manor 3-1. So Earn Manor now 1-2 versus Flashpoint in their 4 series matchup this phase. They did take one map, but unable to take the set versus Flashpoint this time. They were able to beat them a few weeks ago with an unhealthy Flashpoint. Remember, Arial B had to play while he was on vacation. Storm Avatar was very sick. Prosper Logic was MIA, and they had to forfeit game 1. And Earn Manor were able to win games 2 and 3. But here today we have Arial versus Stush Gaming once again. Arial did have choice, so they opted to ban out Frog Isle and Timbermill. Stush Gaming electing to ban Serpent Beach and Ascension Peak. Timbermill, something we see from Stush Gaming here and there. We know they like the Splitstone Quarries. They like the Timbermills. But Ascension Peak being banned by Stush Gaming is a very good pick. It seems someone on Stush has been doing their homework. Arial one of the only, if not the only teams to choose Ascension Peak more than 2 times. Not only this phase, but this entire season. The only other team that could rival them for picking Ascension Peak as many times would have to be Stremix. But Stremix, as you may know, goes down to the wire. A lot of 5-game sets between them. So, of course, that map's going to come into play at some point. But Arial really liking the Ascension Peak, but we won't see it here. They have chosen to go to Jaguar Falls for game 1. Stormer Bullets Khan for Alex Kidd. Leviathan Makoa for Neo Venator. Inner Strength Talus for Paraslay. Flying Temptation with Opportunity and Chaos Vivian. Rampant Blooming Grover for Lou. And Stush Gaming with Mother's Grace Anar for Rafida. Nico Noob with Royal Subjects Bomb King. Life Exchange Ying for Thompson. Battering Ram Ash for Alilo. And Wormjets Drogos for Chico. Couple roster moves coming in for both teams here. See Neo Venator and Lou making their second PCL appearance with Arial now. After having a semi-successful one in week 1, or their first week with them. Excuse me, not week 1. It was week 9, but it was their week 1, I guess you could say. 33% for the side of Stush Gaming. No one really trying to gain percentage. Vivian now gathering some, but Lou on the Grover makes his way towards the objective. Kills coming through for both sides right now, trading out. But Inara making her way back to the objective as she walls off Grover. Has Vivian firing down on her from Lightroom now. And Ash is going to come in for the assistance. That's Alilo, who's had to play main tank a couple weeks this phase due to Tariq being in the lineup. I know they've had aspirations of making Tariq a tank player. Hasn't worked out very well. He's done a little bit better on the off tanks compared to his main tanks, but that means Alilo has to play the mains, and that's not what we're used to seeing him play. Rafida in the lineup today, though, as we will not see Tariq. Another surprise substitution. Fabra Titi, who had a semi-decent debut in the PCL with Arial in week 9. Not seen here playing today, as they have opted to take Flying Temptation in place of him. Another French compadre of Arial Rises. First capture will go to the side of Arial Vivian finally falls. A little bit out of position there. Neo Venator has 2 in his face. Will use the shell spin and the shield to try and get away. Has Grover for the heals. Looks like he will survive. Nice wall to block off the overpower from Alex Kidd, someone who's been trying to get something going for himself here as of late. A lot of forfeits coming out from the side of Arial so Alex Kidd finally able to find some players as the captainship was handed to him. Now playing the Khan, finds a kill onto Rafida. Rafida, the sub. In the top 5 for sub of the year so far, has had some decent showings with Stush Gaming. Never mind the record. They do have 1 win, though. They were able to get a victory over Arial Rise due to forfeit a couple weeks back. Fida now playing this left side in connector. Trying to find something on the Vivian. We'll back up. Ancient Rage will come out now. Heading towards Anar. She is falling low. She will fall. Now looking for someone else. Finally get to see a Talus after weeks of him being an insta-ban. Nice hook after he gets booped away. Shoulder block. Or excuse me, shoulder bash gets blocked there. Alex Kidd with the double kill to end the round as the payload will go through. Arial Rise finding some success here early on in Jag Falls of game 1. Not much success coming their way in phase 2 at all. Phase 1, they started off a little strong as they normally did in the past. Started to fall down. Still finished second though with Stush Gaming. Struggling often. Ern Manor started to struggle towards the end of this phase as well in phase 1, but they've come back and they're firing pretty strong. Wouldn't say on all cylinders as they lose this week's matchup versus Flashpoint. Still in contention for that playoff spot though, so week 13 it'll all come down to it if they remain undefeated in weeks 11 and 12. Most damage right now coming from the Talus so far, that's Paraslay. We see him playing those blanks often. Most notably the Eevee. Sitting at 1-7 on his notable Eevee this season. Comeback mechanic in favor of Stush Gaming, using it to their advantage. Here comes the inner overpower. We'll be able to find the kill on the Chico, but with the help of Alex Kidd. Elilo now trying to work the back line. Has Nico and Thompson with him. Nice boop. Push him back. King Bomb does find one on the Temptation. And Neo now in trouble. Lou with the Whirlwind. Couldn't get there in time to help him. And it looks like he may fall here too. Alilo's going to dive the back line to try and hit this Grover. Talus is there to try and help. But all alone. Dragon Punch comes out. He TP's out as Talus, but the Dragon Punch did connect for a kill. That's Chico on the Drogos. One of the young promising talents. Having a really rough phase here in phase 2. Let alone the entire team having a rough go at it. Stush Gaming do sneak away with the capture though, so we are guaranteed a third round. Ash putting the pain. Alilo now on a 6th streak currently. Working this. Does have the Assert Dominance available if need be. Dives the back line once again. Throws the shield up. Don't know if that was needed. Nobody was quite aware of his positioning at that moment. Looks like he's going to try and work on this Makoa once again. Has been sort of putting Neo in a check mate here this game. Despite being down 2-0. Overpower grabs him. Oh my goodness, and Alex Kidd lets go of him too soon. He had to. He had enemies in his face. Doesn't get him off the map. Sir Dominance will come out now, but it's not in time. He will fall. Paraslay spraying. Don't know what you're spraying for there, bud. You guys have had a horrible phase so far. You're facing the 3rd place team. You're the 4th place team. You get a kill on someone trying to hit and assert dominance, and I mean, yeah, you have the lead in this game, but I wouldn't quite be spraying, man. Not with the season you've had, both yourself and team-wise. Come on now. Alex Kidd playing the middle. No true main tank for the side of Arial Rise with the Makoa Khan combo they have running this game. Khan, I guess, a little bit better. Has the damage reduction. Self-heal with the Battle Shout as well. Big ult coming out from Rafita right there. And that's why he's subbing in. I think they should leave him in the starting lineup. They play much better with him as the main tank over Tariq at this moment. They find a kill onto Alex Kidd. Ancient Rage comes out. I don't think that'll be enough time though. Bomb King, Nico Noob finds another one. Stacking him on Neo now, who's falling low. Will fall with the help of Chico. And the blaster combo of Drogos and Bomb King putting the pain out as they tie this game up 2-2 now. And Stush Gaming firing back with their payload score of their own. Take a look at the damage charts here, and Bomb King and Vivian both slipped in over Talus. Bomb King leading the way right now with 74k. No damage amps coming out from either side. No Genos, no Furia from either team. Heals, 127k for the Ying, about 117k for the Grover so far. Not too shabby. Taking a look at the slash lines. Alex Kidd sitting at 10-4. That's best on Arial Rise right now. Paraslay on the Talus sitting at 3-4. And for a champion that's banned every single time, pretty much. I think it's got a 97% ban rate in the PCL this season. For all of 2019. It's not looking like it should be. Some of us know better. In the proper hands, it could be deadlier. Alilo sitting with a 5-4 right now, but has been creating a ton of space for his team. Palace now firing down, but Drogo still trying to find some shots onto both Paraslay and Alex Kidd. Will get a fire spit with a rocket combo there. Now he's coming. Oh, he wants Alex Kidd here, but will he have to go through Talus first? He will die. Ying backing up now. 66% on the objective for Arial Rise. They're still climbing as well. It's only 21% for Stush Gaming. Neither side has comeback mechanic. Alilo will fall. Nico Noob did find a kill. Comes out with the King Bomb for that one. Now he'll get dove on. Doesn't have enough time to turn around. Rafita trying to help out, but it's too late. He gets ulted off the map from the overpower. And Arial Rise will capture the third payload here in the first game. Alex Kidd getting aggressive now. Has Drogos and Alilo in his face. Bomb King will come for the assistance. Paraslay in the backline will have to TP out. Things are getting a little hairy. In comes the ultimate on the Alilo. I don't know about that one, but the entire team was there, and you ulted a full health tank. I don't know about that decision. That was not the ult I would have used. Poor ult management there by the Paraslay. Rafita now getting aggressive, but also the Assert Dominance comes out. Lou's in trouble. He will fall. Nico Noob finds the final hit. Tops and Rafita picking up one apiece as well. And now, putting the full court press on is Stush Gaming into Arial Rise's face. Trying to force this into a 3-3 situation. Neo does find the hook. No Assert Dominance available. They do have a Whirlwind for the side of Arial Rise. They're close to an Ancient Rage as well. Stush Gaming do have Seismic Crash and the Dragon Punch. About 70% for the King Bomb and Illusionary Rift as well. Talus goes down once again. 6-7 so far. It looks like he's just trading out. Not having a super viable game here. I mean, the value, I just don't see it here. Alilo, nice priority. And this is terrible from the side of Arial Rise. They are getting pushed back into their spawn by Stush Gaming. This looks like Flashpoint versus any of these two teams. Hook on the Drogos, but he gets out of it. They can't finish it off. Vivian wasn't there to assist. Lou out in front, getting damaged on. Now, Alilo's going to back up, try to get out of there. Drogos is backed up all the way as well. Alilo finds another kill onto Alex Kidd, and Arial Rise just seem lost. Their first round, they were doing pretty decent. They were able to score the payload. Then the second round seems as if they fell apart, and now it just looks like they're lost. 106,000 damage for the Bomb King so far. Way out in front of the Vivian, who only has 94k. Stush Gaming go with a double blaster. They have 3 blasters overall if you count the off-tank Ash right now. But, I mean, you have to wonder if there's any blast shields coming out from the side of Arial Rise, and there is. Paraslay with a level 2. Lou with a level 2. Neo doesn't have enough credits for anything other than what he already has, being caught 3 and Rejuve 2. Alex Kidd now going into Rejuve. Can't actually see what that second item is. A little bit of a display error coming out. Alex Kidd sitting at 12-7 right now for his team. Gonna have to really step it up here. Dragon Punch is coming out. He's gonna go straight for Khan. Alex Kidd gets out of it for a second, but he still goes down. Paraslay now with an ult on the Drogos, and that's more like it. Trying to find the kill, he will, but Thompson's there to help him out and find the retaliation kill on the Paraslay. Numbers advantage still in favor of Stush Gaming. They will return with Ali now. 69% on the objective and climbing, only 15% for Arial Rise. Overpower comes out. He did grab one. That was Rafita. He will throw him off. Now trying to go after the healer, Thompson. Chico's going to interrupt him, and now he's going to draw his attention, and he gets out of it. Possession of the objective now going back and forth. Arial Rise seem to have it in control for this moment. Rafita waiting for the group up, seeing if he can try and get a retouch here. Is on his mount. They are trying to zone him off. Will find the shots onto him for the dismount. Does have Seismic Crash available. He will use it here. Assert dominance, but he gets hooked out of the air. Hits the bridge, and he couldn't make it onto the point. Barely has his assert dominance touch the point. He will find it back. Overtime ticking away now for Arial Rise as they have 99%. And no ultimates for the side of Stush Gaming right now as they've used everything. And then Ancient Rage comes out. He finds one onto Ali, who did find Flying Temptation beforehand. Bomb King's going to have to touch, but not enough time. Arial Rise, despite looking lost in round 3, find the victory here, 4-3. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're here with Game 2 between Arial Rise and Stush Gaming. Arial Rise able to take Game 1 on Jaguar Falls, so it is Stush Gaming's map choice for Game 2, and they have elected to take you to Splitstone Quarry, as we briefly talked about before the start of Game 1. They love their Splitstone Quarry. If you're an avid PCL viewer, you should probably know this by now. Let's take a look at what we have. Cherish Furia for Thompson. Leviathan Makola for Ali. Inner Strength Talus for Chico. Mother's Grace Anar for Rafita. Burst Mode Victor for Nico. We have a Wormhole Eevee for Paraslay. Eminence Leon for Flying Temptation. Storm of Bullets Khan for Alex. Rampant Blooming Grover for Lou. And Neo with the Fortress Breaker Ash. So we talked about Talus not being available to play due to being banned almost every match, and for the second game in a row, we see him. This time being played by Stush Gaming's Chico. Game 1, we saw it played by Arial Rise's Paraslay, who's on the Eevee this game. He's sitting at 1-7 right now in his 2019 season on the Eevee. He soars around, looking. 39% for Stush Gaming now. Chico falling low, will have to TP out. Rafita still soaking up point time. Alex Kidd yet to touch since we've seen him. Here he is now trying to contest. Meanwhile, Eevee trying to make something happen. We'll go into the ice block, and Talus finds the kill onto him. Does get lifted, and Commander's grab and gets hooked as they find the kill on him. Alilo playing a champion we're used to watching him play over and over. Makoa grabs the Ash, pulls her back out from the cabin. We'll find the kill. I don't know if he knows Lou is there. Eevee falls once again, and sometimes you just gotta say it's time to put the Eevee away and bring out the console hit scans, because it just ain't working, ladies and gentlemen. 1-7 right now, and he's not looking like he's gonna get a second win with it. But it's a long game, and it ain't over till it's over, so cut him some slack for the time being. Zapping around now. Trying to find some pop shots. First objective does go in favor of Stush Gaming. Flying Temptation, new to the PCL. New to hitting shots as well, it seems. Finally gets one onto Rafita, who is chasing him down and will not let him walk away. Now Rafita making his way up top, will back up for the regroup and the reheal. EV now trying to get some pop shots onto Talus. Rafita still having to back out. We'll have the damage amplification with the Inflame from Furia now, and it looks like a game pause from Paraslay has come through. Take a look at the damage charts right now. Eevee sitting 4th from the bottom. Not a super high damage champion. Koa, Khan, and Nara all above her, though. Victor out in front by about 8k over the Leon. 28 being the top number. Surprisingly, Furia with the most heals over Grover. Still early in the game, just waiting for the pause to come through. Nobody on the side of Stush Gaming with a death as of right now. Excellent play by Chico to be able to get in and out of fights with that TP, utilizing it to its best. There's no deaths for Stush. That means there's no kills for Arial. Lou, though, sitting deathless still. The only member of the team remaining. Alex Kidd already with 3 deaths on the table, using the con as well. Not what you like to see. Another double off-tank duo for Arial Rise. Ash can play the main tank. She's brought out the Fortress Breaker for it as well. The best option, but some make it work more than others. Can this be one of those? Alright, seems as if action has resumed here in game 2. Ice Storm comes out onto Makoa. Ali will fall with the help of Khan and Lou there after the Ice Storm did affect him. Rafita now backing up. Talus will go down as well. And just as we say, hey, they've got no kills for the side of Arial, they start pulling some out. They've got 2 now onto Makoa and Talus. Now playing up top. Trying to establish their high ground control. Neil will drop down here. Vita still in his face, looking for something. Ooh. Ali is back on that left side there, coming from bleachers. They will find the kill on the Temptation. Whirlwind comes out. Don't know if it'll be enough. Alex Kidd has forced to back up here with the rest of his team. They have to give some space to Stush. Respect it. Victor now trying to get some shots on the EV coming out of Ice Block. Not able to find the shots he wants. Now Nico. Not playing last week. Tazlin subbed in for him. An okay showing. It was better than Tazlin's first showing this phase. Nico now having to get out. Does have someone on the chase. 15 seconds. I don't know if they'll be able to get a touch in.
8, 7, 6.
Not sure where Temptation is going. It looks like he's trying to get high ground, but
2, 1.
he'd be pushing up if I was him. Maybe take the high ground from across him right now. No recontest will come through, so it will be a defense. Successful from the side of Arial Rise. All tied up at 1 apiece here now. Four kills coming from the side of Arial Rise late in that round after the pause. One for Chico and Rafita as Ali has dropped twice so far. Taking a look at items so far. Thompson already with Chronos 2. Pretty expensive. Has gone with Morale 1 as well. Nice itemization there for the Furia with the Inflame. Many of those ultimates out as you can. Surprisingly, only 1 wrecker. I mean, Ash's shield, it's bigger. Doesn't necessarily warrant an extra wrecker, I would suppose. Wrecker mainly there for the con. The heals more behind that shield. They're able to extend fights as well. Fita now working inside of the barn. Ups the touch point for the contest. We'll back up now. Inflame comes through. And he will start to get aggressive. Overpower comes out though. He throws him in. He will get hooked shortly after. And he falls. Assert Dominance comes out right on Makoa. And Ali now in trouble. Has shots being fired from the Leon to him. Probably one of those sprays to keep your fingers moving while the reload comes through. Flying Temptation now stepping up his play on the Leon. Getting some nice shots off. Ancient Rage will come out here. I don't know if this will be enough. No assert dominance means he doesn't have to worry about extending the life of this. Doesn't find the kill though. Whirlwind will come in as well. He'll back up. 7 minutes into this game, it's still 1-1. 48% now. For the side of Stush. 33 for Arial Rise. Rafita will touch, but Khan's there to contest. They will gain 10%. And Neo finally falls. Rafita fell as well. Both teams losing a tank. One main, one off for each side. Alilo having to back up here. We'll get the heal coming in. Ultimate now. Barrage coming in. Doesn't find a kill, but finds a little bit of damage onto the Khan, but he'll get healed right back up. Nice hook. Neo's back. Ali trying to find some death on him, and Nico doesn't notice, but he's getting hit by an ice storm as he falls. Now Eevee in the back line trying to disrupt. Tries to find Chico. Knows where he's at, but couldn't hit the blink to get up top. Seismic Crash comes through. Do find one under that, but no kills. Ali falls here. Overpower comes out once again. He will find Rafita with it again. Lou finally falls to Thompson. Support on support action there. Khan will fall by Chico. Nico Noob falls to Paraslay once again. And it's just people on each side dying left and right. Sloppy fighting, but someone's going to have to get it done here with both sides at 99%. Overtime ticks away. And it looks like Stush Gaming will capture for the second round. Man, that was rough to watch. Pretty disgusting. Left and right. No clear plan from either side. Stush able to survive the onslaught long enough to capture. Here comes the ultimate from Talus on the fly temptation. He will change his priorities towards the Leon there. He might have been trying to go for her in the ultimate. Got body blocked by the Ashe. Pretty common, and if that was the play, then good move by Ashe. Wasn't able to sustain health, though, for the Leon. Eevee does fall once again. Victor trying to get some nade action in. Doesn't find anything off of it. Now trying to find some poke damage from long range onto Khan and whoever else wants to peek him up top. Eevee now is back. Is going to dive Nico once again. Finds the kill, but Chico's there to help. So Nico does fall, but in turn, Paraslay will fall with them. Even trade out for the teams. I'd say it's a little bit better than the even trade out. You still have the long marksman for the side of Arial Rise. Does find the kill on the Rafita now. It looks like he might be able to find something on the Thompson. Does hide behind Shed. Victor is back. Gets hit immediately. A couple shots from Leon and will fall low. Has to back up already. Chico now getting attacked. Will put his TP down. Overdrive comes out, but nothing from it. They'll put it away. Hides for a little bit. Khan was trying to focus him. Inflame comes in. He's already used his TP. Sitting with 1,300 credits in the bank. Could get dangerous if he dies or gets a chance to get caught 3. Stuff could happen with this Talus. Makoa now inside barn on bottom. Trying to make something happen here. Does opt to use the shield. Enlightenment comes out. Doesn't find anything with it since the shell shield was there. Hook comes out. Doesn't find Eevee. Trying to turn around to find him. Now Eevee working on Chico. They're in a 1v1. Khan's not even going to turn around and respect. He's going to respect the 1v1, but Ali's not. He's trying to come in. Now Alice Kid comes in. If these are comms, these are good. And I'm liking them right now. These two teams starting to look a little better here. Makoa falling low. Will find the kill as Temptation with last hit. Now it looks like Eevee might try to find something with Thompson. Oh, but he sees his prime target. Victor gets a shot off, blinks back out. Switch to Victor's point of view here. He's putting something set up. Does get hit. I don't know what he's doing trying to contest payload. He's going to die here. Maybe not. He gets away, but terrible positioning. Terrible play there by Nico Noob. I know it's overtime, but it's going to be a 2-2 if you don't touch. Don't worry about it. You have no heals regardless, even if you extend that. You're pretty far ways away. You got 5 ultimates going into this next fight. No need to put yourself in harm's way there. Check the damage charts, ladies and gentlemen. 103K for the victor. Second place is only 91K. We were talking about Evie being fourth from the bottom. Now she's third from the top. Kudos to her for getting up there. Diving on this victor. That could be the deciding factor here if Arial Rise is able to take a victory. 7 and 7 right now from Paraslay, but never mind the slash line. He's doing what he should be doing. Diving the victor. Victor not able to handle it as easily as he should be. Overpower is available. Can he find another one on the Rafita? He's found 2 of them. Last round. Overpower comes out, but it doesn't connect with anyone. He didn't go for Rafita. He went for someone else. Not sure who it was, but doesn't matter. He was unable to find it. Inflame did come out from Stush Gaming. Still have 3 ultimates as Barrage was used. No kills came from that. Lou was killed shortly after. Enlightenment couldn't find the mark. And Chico now with another kill. Flying Temptation. Falling for Chico. Ancient Rage gets used. Whirlwind's going to come out as well. He's trying to hit the con. Nice seismic crash. Rafita! Oh my goodness. Alex Kidd almost got hooked into that. Oh, but he gets hit by the blitz upper from Chico. Wow, couldn't get out of the position of getting booped in there. He thought after he got hooked and didn't go in, he thought that was over. He gets knocked in by Chico with the Palace blitz upper punch. Nice play there from Chico. As Stush Gaming, yet again, able to capture the objective. Goes to show how powerful it is having that main tank Anara compared to the main tank Ashe, especially using that shield Fortress Breaker. Have to wonder if the shoulder bash DR could have been a little bit better. Nice kill, nice hook. Isn't able to finish off the Eevee, but does get some good damage onto her. No one there to follow up. Will survive, will gain more health now. Trying to find some shots through open hall. Ooh, nice shot and soar there. Palace falling low now. Will fall to Paraslay now. Trying to find his way onto the Fury and misses a few shots there. Could have been key shots to set something up with Thompson falling low. Does have Ice Storm available if he wishes to dive this Victor, but Victor playing way out in front. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to stop this. He's trying to get some dismounts, but that's not your job, man. You shouldn't be playing that far up. You've got to protect yourself from this Eevee. I guess playing right next to Anar could do so. Payload nearing the finish line here. Let's find a couple hits with the grenade. Ice Storm comes out. Don't find a kill from it. Alex Kidd finds one on the alley. Diving onto Victor now and chasing. Has to back up. Paraslay putting in work on Nico Noob. Nico having a tough go at it. Chico doing all he can to keep up with the slack being shown here by Nico. Terrible positioning a few times already. Guess I shouldn't call it terrible. That'd be a little mean, maybe questionable.
15 seconds remaining.
Paraslay and Khan now working the cave.
10, 9, 8.
Looks like we may be going to a 3-3, but no. Whirlwind comes out. Ancient Rage comes out as well. He finds 2 off of it. Chico and Nico help clean up Khan and Lou, and they want to push this in, and they do so rightfully. 4-2. Stush Gaming taking game 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back for game 3. Arial Rise versus Stush Gaming. Stush able to tie up the series, so we are guaranteed a 4th game at least. They were able to take game 2 on Splitstone Quarry, and it's game 3, and the loser was Arial Rise, so they have chosen Stone Keep as their map choice. Go ahead and take a look here. Cat Burglar Mave for Paraslay. Fortress Breaker Ashe for Alex Kidd. Eminence Leon for Flying Temptation. Storm of Bullets Khan for Neo. And Luminary Genos for Lou. Burst Mode Victor for Chico. Tinkering Barrack for Rafita. Cherish Furia for Thompson.
4, 3.
Leviathan Makoa for Ali. And Royal Subjects Bomb King for Nico Noob. Oh, Nico play a really good Bomb King in that game 1. Game 2, Victor. A little shaky, questionable positioning all game long, but they were able to pull out the W, mainly off the back of the Tao's play. Maeve early on finds a kill with the help from Alex onto Makoa. Now trying to find some damage onto Chico. This time he's playing the Victor. Vita stuck in a little bit of bad positioning here, but he will be able to survive. Khan's right in his face, however. Objective control in favor of Stush. But Arial Rise starting to gain some momentum here. Will gain the objective as well. Grumpy Bomb getting blocked. Bombs coming out from Nico on top. Now they start to see him. I don't know if he knows Leon's there. He does. I don't know if Leon knows he's there. He will get hit with the Grumpy and he will fall. Arial Rise, though, able to capture the first objective here. Nice bombs. Nice Grumpy. Nico setting up some nice plays here. Can't necessarily finish them all, but he's doing what he can as the BK right now. Tough to play BK on console, especially without the PC for the frame rates and better aim setting. But needless to say, he's doing a great job. Finds another one on the Temptation. And Temp just cannot stay alive here. Bearsley in the back line. Battling with the Tinkering Barrack right now, and that could be a deadly wish list. Midnight will come through. Barrack knows where he is. Khan now making his move. Try and get there with the Maeve. Bearsley finds one. Overpower comes out. Finds one onto Rafita. Will he make it back? No, he goes down. Now this payload will start to roll once again. And Neo making his way towards the high ground here. This time we see Alex Kidd on the Ashe. He's at 2-0. Neo 1-0 on the Khan. So a little bit of a champion swap there for the two of them. And it seems to be working out in their favor very early on here in Game 3. Desperate for a win. They've had to forfeit about 4 weeks this phase. Also haven't had much success when they did play at all. Neo trying to work the flame on the left side. Does have Temptation there with him, but Temptation falling low. Alex Kidd is up top. Does he have anyone with him? Could be Maeve there. Everyone's getting in his face now. They find the kill. Lou, through time and space, finds Nico Noob, who was low enough. Stun comes through and the hook onto Maeve as well. They're able to find Paraslay with that. 15 seconds remaining now to be able to get this push through. Or will this be a successful defense? Makoa now back in the top connector. Does have Nico with him once again after the respawn came through. Looks like he wants to try and hook him back up. He will, but he'll let him drop back in. Khan now falling low. Will use the battle shout. A little bit of damage immunity, a little bit of healing there. But he will fall low and fall once again. Ashe now is going to have to play main tank, but it's too late. Overtime ticks away. Successful defense from the side of Stush Gaming. As we're tied 1-1 going into round 2 here. And Barrack on top of the damage charts with the Inflames coming through to help him. Nico Noob on the BK right behind him with 32k. Even with the Genos, Leon, Maeve, Ashe, and Khan not above the Barrack. Rafita putting out some heavy damage numbers in round 1.
15 seconds.
Rafita in the lineup as the sub for Tariq. Looks like a whole entire different team here.
4, 3, 2.
And if I was Stush, I'd be running this lineup every week. No chance you're making the playoffs. Possibly no chance to get second place. So might as well finish as strong as you can. Try new things and give your sub Rafita some playing time. See if he can develop. You got to look at it this way. You know, in the NBA, the NFL, towards the end of the season, if you've already clinched a playoff spot, they play their subs to give their superstars some rest. If there's no way for you to make the playoffs towards the end of the season, then they play their young prospects, try to get them some more playing time, help develop them in the pro setting, and you really only see your superstars playing when you're in contention at the wire. So, you know, Cyclone, they're still in contention for a playoff spot. Vroom still in contention. Ernman are still in contention. Flashpoint still in contention. Onslaught still in contention. Hydra Gaming still in contention. I mean, those guys, those are the guys playing their starters week in, week out. It teams like Stush, I mean, you've got Rafita. Tariq's not been working out. Okay, you want to give Tariq more playing time. You want him to practice his tanks, but I mean, Rafita needs some practice as well. He's been playing well. See how that goes for you. As we watch him escape there, he will die shortly after, though. Same thing with Arial Rise. Get your new guys in there. Let them get some PCL experience. See how well they do. You know, it won't be top-of-the-line competition because other teams won't be die-harding, trying to make land once again. But nice double stun. He still will go down. Neo finds a double kill. Lou, Paraslate, Temptation all find one apiece for the team wipe. Maeve now getting on top, trying to find some poke damage. Does find some nice shots with the extra damage out of Cat Burglar. Will opt to jump down this time as Stush start to push high onto this top bridge here. It's only Nico so far. Maeve willing to take this 1v1 so far, it looks like. He will find the backside of BK, but misses 3 times in a row. 4 times, 5 times, finally gets a hit, but it's too late. Bomb King finally finds the damage he needs. Stush Gaming halfway through this payload push, have about 50 seconds remaining. Midnight will come through. Throwing some random bombs. Nice line of sighting from most of Stush during that midnight. Allie's going to have to get out of there. He's falling low. Grumpy goes into the room. Neo trying to hit the back line pretty strong. I recommend a damage coming there with him because he's got a damage basically in his face being Rafita on the barracks so far. He has overpower, but he's going to fall. Won't get the chance to use it there. Now Temptation on the Leon once again. 3rd straight game. First PCL match for this person. Don't know much about him other than they play Leon and they're French. Barrage through time and space, all coming through. Lou did find a kill on the Chico with it though, so nice retaliation. Counter ult, Temptation with a double kill. Starting to get a little warmed up, does get hit by the beam, but doesn't matter. They've done enough to successfully defend this one. 2-2 now, Arial Rise. Trying to capture the objective once more and try and push this one in. Same goes for Stush Gaming. Leon now out in front with 71k in the damage charts, but Rafita still up there in 2nd place. Bomb King not too far behind him as well. Healing charts a little bit in favor of Genos, as you normally would suspect by the time it hits the 9-minute mark here. We'll be about 10 minutes in as this next team fight comes in here in Game 3. Take a look at the slash lines as well. Nico Noob sitting at 6-2. Halilo though, 0-5 on the Makoa. Something we've seen him play a pretty high level, time in and time out, but as of recently, hasn't been as successful on it. Overpower is successful onto BK, and that's a good ult. He does get hooked shortly after, but lifted is Makoa. Finally gets out. He's got no cooldowns now, but he does have an ultimate he will use. As Ancient Rage comes out and he's in the face of Ash. Finds that kill on the Allers kit. Looking for Temptation now. Misses the hook. Have to shell spin, but I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this. A nice eminent shot from Leon. Too late. He goes down. Neo's going to have to back up. He's got pressure coming from every which way of Stush Gaming. Nico finds the kill. Now Nico Nuke trying to set the tone here. 78% and climbing. Midnight comes through. Arial Rise yet to touch the point, and as I say that, Ash able to shoulder bash onto it. King Bomb coming through from Nico. Could be a big play. Finds Ash with it. He's been getting 1 kill with each King Bomb today, but it's enough as he finds a double off the sticky to Neo. Now overtime ticking away, and it looks like Stush will have the capture here in round 3. And now they are 1 payload push away from ending this game and taking a 2-1 lead. Going on the high ground once again is Nico. He'll meet Alex Kid up there. Does get 1 sticky to stick. Finding some more damage off the AoE. And now, Alilo up there with him. And this could get deadly here. Looks like he may be looking for a hook. Communications have to come in key. Ooh, he gets booped by Ash. Out of position to grab Leon with it. He will shield and have to back up here. Trying to hide. Couldn't make it back on. Leon trying to hold high ground with Alex on the Ash. Inflame comes through. Maeve does fall. Chico, the man, being credited with that kill. Grenade comes through. Now working flame side is Rafita and Chico. Barrage will come through. 1 comes down, but Leon slides away. That won't be successful. And Lou on to Thompson with another through time and space. 3 of those ultimates, and he gets 3 kills. 1 from each of it, but he falls shortly after. Paraslay and Temptation find 1 kill apiece. And it looks like Nico will fall shortly after. A little bit of a stagger there. Not too big of a deal. Looking for the regroup now. Paraslay looking for some dismounts, as well as some other members of Arial Rise. Looks like they're going to hold the high ground, push Con towards mid. This is a good play here. Little under a minute to go. Will they be able to push this in? Midnight is available once again from Paraslay. They have overpower as well. Meanwhile, for the side of Stush, they have 3 ultimates. King Bomb's going to come online here in about 2 seconds. Midnight comes through, but no advancement from the Maeve. Tries to go past, gets taken out of Prowl with the stun from the Furia Beam. Now Khan still has overpower available. Trying to find some damage onto Rafita. But it's not working. Rafita finds the kill. Now working on the Maeve, and Rafita has been playing well all day. Whether it's a Nara or Barrack, he's doing his job. Finds another kill. And this one inching closer and closer to the end. No contest will come through. Enlightenment, but not on the objective. Stush Gaming take game 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Blue here with your Game 4 action between Arial Rise and Stush Gaming. Stush Gaming able to win Game 3, as they've now won 2 back-to-back games in this set and have pushed Arial Rise to an elimination game. They have selected Ice Mines as their Game 4 map choice. Stush Gaming wins here. They take the set 3-1. If Arial Rise can win here, they will push Stush to a Game 5. Fortress Breaker Ash for Alex Kidd. Combustible Drogos for Flying Temptation. Leviathan Makoa for Neo. Rampant Blooming Grover for Lou. Splitting Ice Amani for Paraslay. And for Stush Gaming, we have Rafita with Tinkering Barrack. Stormer Bullets Khan for Ali. Thompson with Luminary Genos. Burst Mode Victor for Chico. And Royal Subjects Bomb King for Nico. You have to wonder what was going through Flying Temptation's mind. He had the ability to touch the objective with Neo coming out right after him on the con at the end of that last game. He opted to use his Leon ultimate, the Enlightenment, without touching the objective. Therefore, Stush were just able to push it in and get the win. He could have extended the fight for a second longer to allow his tanks to get there, which they were in position to get to. Double kill coming out from Ali now. It's Nico and Rafita both find the kill each. Drogos, the solo man remaining for the side of Arial. No objective time for Arial to rise, but 72 in climbing. And on a map like Ice Mines, you have to assume they're going to be able to zone out effectively here. So first capture will go towards Stush Gaming here.
The payload. Escort the payload.
Neo back on the Makoa, playing this left side over in snow. Playing the alley. Has Khan in front of him. And alley back on the Khan. Didn't do so hot with them the one other time he played him in this set. They trust him to play it again. Barrack being played by Rafita this time. Again. Second straight game now. He's played 2 Inara straight and now 2 Barrack straight. He's having himself a week, man. Rafita is doing what he needs to do. He's getting his job done and doing it nicely here today. Part of the reason why this team leads right now in the set, 2-1. Temptation getting some Drogos hits. Ooh, the overpower comes through. They're able to find Ash with it. Damages coming in. They can't get the kill though. Commander's grab. Battle shot will help him, but Ash gets out, and that's not what you like to see. You want to see those overpowers be successful. And here comes a dragon from Paraslay. He might be able to find a kill on the Victor, but he doesn't look that way. Instead, he helps his Makoa, who will die here shortly after, to Thompson and Nico. Paraslay, Lou, both finding kills. Now they're out in front. The man advantage. They can get a nice zone here. They could potentially hold this offense off from Stush Gaming. Doing an excellent job here, creating space. Through time and space. Finds one on the Paraslay. Almost caught the Drogos in that as well. Combustible will put Rafita back a few feet, but
30 seconds
Chico on the Victor. Focusing that dragon down since he is the hit scan. Lou and Alex get on the high ground. Lou, nice positioning for him. Alex Kid now getting his face pushed into by the Khan. He will back up. Now Nico Noob is there with him now. As Bomb King and Khan will start to push the top. Nice ultimate, but he gets thrown out of it and he's low health. He's going to die here. Temptation fell to Chico as well once again. Call me Dragon Slayer. That's what's going through Chico's mind right now, ladies and gentlemen. As he is slaying Temptation. Double kill for Nico now. Can he find a triple? Does have the King Bomb available. Doesn't look like he'll need it as he's looking to find Lou. Lou will find Whip back in. Oh my goodness. And Chico finds Temptation once again. And Rafita now finds a kill on the Alex Kid as Stush Gaming successfully push this payload in, and they are 2 points away from closing out this set. You've got to wonder what's happened to Arial Rise. Game 1, they looked really, really good in that first round. Second round, they looked a little iffy. Third round, they looked absolutely disgusting. Fourth round, they looked iffy, and they were able to pull out the win. And in Game 2, they just fell apart on Splitstone Quarry. Game 3 on Stone Keep, they had a little bit of resurgence, but it just couldn't come through. And now here on Ice Mines in Game 4, they are falling apart at the seams. Most damage coming out from the Stush Gaming DPS duo of Victor with 38k, about 38,500. Bomb King sitting at about 38. Flash lines. Only 3 kills for the side of Arial Rise, 2 from Paraslay. Those both came out from a dragon. Oh, and Neo pops the Ancient Rage, but he's dead within seconds, and the dragon comes out. And Temptation cannot find a kill with that as he dies. The ultimates. Ancient Rage, Dragon Punch coming out when they need them, but they're dying way too fast in their ults, not finding any value from them. Now Stush Gaming looking prime to take this payload once again and try and push this all the way. Dragon comes out. Can he find any success off of this? Stush Gaming has captured. Now the dragon coming through. We'll find a kill onto Rafita, but the dragon gets destroyed during all of that. Go ahead and take a look at items here. We have a Bulldozer 2 coming out from Chico. Through time and space, finds one onto Lou once again. Second time he's done that this game already. And Lou, questionable positioning all match long as he is beginning. Sniped out by some long distance ults and weapon shots, I guess you could say. Not much other way to say it, ladies and gentlemen. Stush Gaming looking dominating here in game 4. Barrage will come out. Did find line of sight for one, but the rest of them will hide for the rest of that ultimate. He'll put it away. He is at 56% on the next one already. Another grenade here puts him at 65. Rafita pushing the high ground till he gets pushed off of the high ground. Nice hook onto Nico. And a game pause will come through. Play will resume. It looks like Nico may have disconnected here. Thompson with the pause. It will be a final pause. And Stush Gaming getting done what they need to get done out there. They are pushing this payload in. And with a minute 10 left, they look primed. They look in position to finish this game 4-0 here on Ice Mine. And take the set as well. With this win comes the match win. Here are the Rise. What adjustments are you making? Dragon from Amani. Getting burned down fairly quickly despite only having a Bulldozer 2 for the side of Stush. Neo uses the Ancient Rage. Gets burned immediately. Flying Temptation. Been getting put in check. Last game and this game. Used the Dragon Punch as well. Got burned in that just as quick as he used. Lou has been getting sniped back to back from the through time and spaces. Good job there from Thompson. Genos. Damage amp coming from that Genos as well for the high-powered damage team. And you have Tinkering Barrack. You've got Stormer Bullets Khan. You've got a Victor. You've got a Bomb King. That Genos adding that 15% damage increase from the Luminary talent. Devastating. Now you have two struggling teams here in Stush and Arial. Struggling with rosters all season long. And Stush looked good with Rafita. Still some weak points in that roster. Tons of weak spots in the Arial Arise roster. The end of this season means the beginning of the off season. Free agents, trades, rebuilding. Who's gonna take part in it? What kind of free agents are lurking about in the depths of the free agency pool for the 2020 season? You'll have to wait and see. Have to imagine teams like Arial Rise and Stush Gaming, they're gonna have to take a dive into that free agency pool. Have to find someone. Possibly a few.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9.
10 seconds remaining. Arial Rise able to sustain a defense here as of late in the round.
3, 2.
Alilol does find the kill. He could touch, but doesn't have his commander's grab, which would be his dash to try and get there within range of the objective. So successful defense from Arial Rise, but I mean it was off of one decent team fight that they were able to win. So I wouldn't really necessarily call it a win for Arial Rise there. They're struggling in this game, and they're going to have to figure out the problem immediately if they want a chance at capping this objective.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Meanwhile, Stush Gaming, 4 ultimates on the board. 4 ultimates for Arial Rise. Whirlwind is close. They're at about 80% coming out of the gate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Any more bulldozers coming out. We do have a bulldozer 2 from Nico on the BK, a bulldozer 1 from Thompson on the Genos, Rafito and Ali, both front lines for Stush Gaming, electing to go with Master Riding 1. Huge play on Ice Mines. Dragon will come out now. Bomb King does have the King Bomb right in the face of Ash. Dome Shield gets popped while the Dragon was out, and he won't find any value from that. Assert Dominance as well. But Alex Kidd's life is on the end of its road. 7% on the objective is all that's been captured so far. Genos with a lift. Alex Kidd finds a kill on the Nico noob, but Alilo with a double kill as he's touching the objective. And it looks like Stush Gaming may just have this one in the bag. They have control of the objective. They're starting a zone, but it's a short zone. And Paraslay is stuck in the back line. I don't think Paraslay is going to be able to get out of this one. He gets lifted. Tries to Frost Glide away, but it's not enough. The rest of Stush has been dismounting and pushing this team into a zone, and he gets loose, stuck. Can't get back in time, and he will fall. He gets hooked, but it doesn't matter. This game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the overpower comes out onto Neo. See you later, brother. Alex Kidd does make it back in time. Dragon Punch, Alilo with a double kill. Through time and space, does find some damage. Drogos finds a kill onto Rafita. Paraslay falls. Temptation falls. And so does Arial Rise's chances, as Stush Gaming take the win on Ice Mines to win the match 3-1.